I love wide teeth combs. Wide teeth combs? Does that make sense?
That's good.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are a subscriber, then hey, and if you are not a subscriber and you're just passing through and you've never been on my page before, then welcome. So today's video is going to be how I moisturize and seal my hair, and it's following on from some of my other relaxed hair journey videos. I'll put the links in the description box below if you want to have a look at those. I previously mentioned how I moisturize and seal, but I've never actually showed you guys what I do, how I mix up, well, kind of mix up my products. So I want to show you that today. I am in love with the products that I use, and I mentioned them in a previous video, which I'll put the link below in the description box. And I think on one of these videos, another subscriber or another person passing through also mentioned that the products that you use, like the price of them and that sort of thing, isn't always that important. And they said it just goes to show that sometimes when you use like one or two products, it actually does your hair the world of good. And that is literally what I live by in terms of my hair. I have over the years stripped back the number of products that I use, and I've also just started to use the same products consistently. I used to use any shampoo, any conditioner, any hair grease, and that sort of thing, but now I've actually found a brand or two brands that work for me, and I literally just stick to them, those same products within that brand, and that is it. Having said that, I have brought a new product that I want to show you guys as well in this video that I've started to use recently, and I'll explain why I'm using it, because I'm one of those people who is like, no new hair products. I don't need any more new hair products. I'm happy with what I have, and that is true, but there's a reason why I've decided to add another one to my range, so I'll explain that in the video. So I'm going to try my best to hold all of these things on my lap. I don't know how successful I'm going to be, but as part of my moisturize and seal routine, because I'm going to be handling my hair a lot and maneuvering it a lot, which I try to minimize, I use my wide tooth comb. I know that if I'm moisturizing my scalp, that I'm going to be parting my hair a lot and then applying the moisturizing cream to my scalp. That maybe a rat tail comb or something might be easier, but I personally just prefer to use this comb, so I use this to part my hair. So the two products that I use to moisturize and seal, and like I said, I've already mentioned this in a previous video, but I'm going to try to go into a little bit more detail in this video, so if I'm repeating myself, I apologize. But I use coconut oil, and this can be any coconut oil, but this is the one that I first started using, and it's never finished. I had 2 jars of this for about £7 from Costco, and I finished 1 jar, and I'm about halfway through this jar, so it's going to last me for a long time. But when it runs out, I'm more than happy to buy any other brand of coconut oil. So I use that, and I also use the ORS hair cream. Literally love this. It's not the cheapest thing in the world. Actually, it is pretty cheap, actually. I don't know what I'm saying. It costs about £4 something. This I really love, and the two for me just work really well, and they do the job, which is why I've continued to use them and only ever buy this. Like, ORS makes so many different products. There are so many ORS products. I also love Cream of Nature, and they do so many products as well, but I prefer for myself just to stick to the Cream of Nature conditioner and shampoo, and to use the ORS hair cream. It's just a combination that works for me. So my hair was actually kind of moisturized from last night. I'm just going to show you how I moisturize and seal my edges for nighttime, because this is what I do every single night without fail. And in the morning, if my edges are still a little bit dry, then I literally will just use a little bit of the moisturizing cream by itself. I find that if I use the olive oil, if I use the coconut oil in the daytime, that my face is like a grease ball. It's literally disgusting. I'm just going to take a little bit of the coconut oil. I literally just dig my finger into the tub and put it in the middle of my hand. It looks a little bit snotty, but it is what it is. I take some of the hair cream on my finger as well, and I literally, can you see, just mix it in my hand. That was probably really blurry, and I apologize, but I just mix it in my hand like that, and the heat from my hand melts the coconut oil. Then what I'll do is literally just apply it to my, I'm gonna look in the mirror here for a second, is literally just apply it on my edges. This is what I do every single night. Just take it and apply it on my edges. I'm probably rubbing off a whole heap of makeup. that. I do this every single night. Okay, and when I'm being lazy, I'm just going to scoop it like that and then just put it in the back of my hair, like at the back of my neck. And sometimes, or 9 times out of 10, I'll take it and I'll kind of just put my hands up in my head. Like that. And that's all I do. And then I wrap my head and I go to sleep. So that's just my moisturize and seal routine. It's so simple. That's what I do to my edges every single night, moisturize and seal them. And then what I used to do is parts inside my hair and just apply some of the product into my scalp, and anything that was left over I would then run through my hair strands. But I found because of the oil, it would make my hair really greasy, and then obviously the more product that I was applying to my hair, the more heavier and weighed down that it was. So within a week or so, or within a few days, my hair was really greasy. It didn't have much movement and it just really looked like it needed to be washed. And then obviously me washing it and applying heat and all that sort of stuff is becoming counterproductive. So I recently bought this other product. It's a Cream of Nature product. It's a day and night hair and scalp conditioner. I hope it's gonna focus. Okay, let me just do that. Is it focused? There we go. It was about £5, and I basically find that this is more like of a grease kind of texture, like a thick kind of grease texture, but I find it a lot easier to put into my scalp, onto my scalp even, into my scalp. I find it a lot easier to put onto my scalp. So what I'll do is part my hair like I usually would and just apply this to my hair. I part my whole head and use this to grease my scalp. I decided to give this a go because using my moisturize and seal routine, and when I have product left in my hand, I usually apply that to my scalp, and it just makes my hair quite greasy and weighed down. So I thought if I can try and use something else on my scalp, it might make it easier for me to not have to wash my hair so often while it's out. I'm blurry. Ooh. When I have a relaxer, the week or two following my relaxer, my scalp gets really probably irritated, but it gets quite dry and flaky, and eventually it calms down. But initially I really need to moisturize my scalp. So applying the coconut oil and the hair cream every single day and night is gonna be, it's just too much oil, too much grease. So I found that using this has really helped. I've only been using it for a week so far, so I'm not sure if there are any amazing benefits, but so far the flakes have kind of been kept at bay. It really smells absolutely amazing, and it looks so yummy. But it's just like a normal hair grease that you would use on your hair. But I just find that this, because it's thicker, I'm able to control it a lot better. And I do find when it gets on my scalp, it kind of does melt with my body heat, and it does become a bit more of an oil. But by that time it's already on my scalp and I've moved on to the next section. Whereas when I have my hair cream and my coconut oil, it's just melting and it just gets everywhere. And when I'm parting my hair, it's getting in my hair and making it greasy. So yeah, I'm trying to use this to minimize how much I have to wash my hair when it's out like this. As you guys know, I literally love Cream of Nature and ORS. I've heard somebody call it ORS. Maybe I'm saying the wrong name, but I call it ORS. But I literally love them. I think that their products are amazing. And if anybody is looking for some really affordable products that work really well, and I think that those are the two brands that are very well known and a very good first start in terms of looking in terms of looking after your hair. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. There's only so much, I guess, that you can say about your moisturize and seal routine, but do let me know if there's anything that I missed out or you want to know anything about the products that I use. I hope that you enjoyed and that you found something in this video useful. But just remember, it doesn't matter the price of the product, it doesn't matter about the brand, the name of the product. Like, if you find a product that works for you and it helps to grow your hair in terms of maybe length to volume, make it healthier, then I think if it works for you, then just run with it. You don't need to buy expensive brands. I've tried Aftergy before and it didn't really agree with my hair. I've tried a few other things that didn't agree with my hair, and I found products that are super affordable and they just happen to be really well known. But I could also go into a really cheap shop, find a product for £1 and my hair might love it. So yeah, just find out what is right for your hair, and like I said, just run with that. I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope that you enjoyed. Take care. Bye.